everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by Irene Rudnyk, who's currently filming, and we are going to be reviewing the Sony A7R IV versus the Sony A7III. We are going to be testing both of them out with the Sony 24-70 G Master lens, just to kind of make it even. We are going to be using the same lens and similar settings, and we're just going to see how the two cameras compare next to each other. We have two beautiful models that we're going to be shooting with, so it should be really exciting. I'm going to link everybody down below to make sure to check them out. And before we get into this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell button to not miss any of my future uploads. And let's get right into the video. Make sure to check out Irene's channel for the behind the scenes from this shoot. She was using a Sony A7 III with a 51.2, so a bit of a different setup. She was using my lens as well, so it should be interesting. It's live on her channel now, so go give it a watch. So I'm shooting my current settings, so I'm going to change it now. So it's 100th of a second and then 2.8, and that'll go maybe for like 2,500 for the settings. Yes, oh, I love that. Can you bend your legs a bit more as well? Yeah, perfect. That's lovely. Gorgeous. Oh, beautiful, love that. Maybe if you put your hand on her shoulder as well. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So the IAF is doing a very decent job of picking up both eyes. Girls are pretty much on the same level, so it's easier to just floof up your hair a tiny bit.
So the models are getting into pose, and I am using the Sony A7 III, and I'm using the same lens. So it's a 24-70 G Master 2.8. So much better shooting with the native Sony lens because it recognizes the face like immediately. I don't even have to do anything. Yes, awesome. So we just moved under the pier because I wanted to see what this is going to look like in the shade. I know it's going to have probably a little bit easier time focusing because it's not as super backlit anymore. And we're going to have just a nice soft lighting over here. And nice waves in the background too. It's going to look really nice. I still want this as a background. What if, see there's a little patch of light over here. What if you stand in this patch of light? Yes, yeah. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, and try to keep your body just slightly this way. Just so I get that nice light. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Beauty. That's awesome.
So I'm going to be shooting on, again, the Sony A7R IV, f2.8, 1/1600th of a second, maybe 1,000th of a second actually. Beautiful. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's amazing. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, and I'm gonna go lower with the shutter speed and higher with the F. I'm gonna go like F5 just to get a bit more detail in the background. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. That's gorgeous. Let me just go a bit more this way. And let's just get a few with like your chin down. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, can we get you against this one here? And just lean straight here this way. I just really want to capture the lifeguard stand. I've seen it in movies for ages. I have this little lifeguard stand dream. And we're making it real today. Boop, let's see. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Nice. So we're doing slightly backlit. I'm shooting on f5 at the moment. Lovely. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. The glow is really nice.
So I'm going to be shooting the same settings that Anita did. So I'm at f5 and 2000 for shutter speed, 100 ISO. And I'm like zoomed all in again. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, pull that string up. Yeah, that's really, really nice. But if you take this leg that's in front of me, no, put how you had it, but even more so like in front.
We found both cameras have excellent dynamic range. They both recover highlights and shadows very, very well, and they preserve them so nicely. So you don't have to worry about under or overexposing your images a tiny bit, because you will be able to recover it, which is amazing. Kind of like that, that's really nice. So with my previous Sony A7R III that I was testing out, I had a problem with draw, as Irene educated me, that I didn't even know. So basically what it was doing, it was taking photos and they look properly exposed. And then when I transferred them onto my computer, they would look super dark. And I was like, why is it happening? And it turns out because the draw was on. I'm not sure what draw is, but apparently that's what it was doing. Something with dynamic range. We'll just stick with that.
So on my 7 III, like the focusing works really, really well, but I still find that I prefer to move my little focusing points as well to just help it out. Just, oh, that's gorgeous right there. Wait. I need to get this like perfect spot.
So we set her down now because we want those beautiful shadows here that you get from the cages going through. So when you lean a tiny bit forward, yeah, you can see the beautiful like soft light coming through. It looks really pretty. One thing that is definitely a massive difference is the sensor size with the A7R IV versus the A7 III. The new A7R IV has a sensor of 61 megapixels in full frame and 26.2 in cropped frame versus the A7 III, which has a full frame sensor of 24 megapixels. So as you see, the difference in size is massive. It obviously reflects in the size and the heaviness of each file that it produces. I was shooting on RAW on the A7R IV and I got images that were 6 by 9000 in size, which is an absolute overkill for me personally, because I am shooting mostly for social media and YouTube, and I find, yes, I get an insane amount of details and I can crop in a massive amount. I could literally take a photo super far down and just crop it up to the face and it would still be the size of the A7 III. So if that's what you're after, then it's definitely something to consider when getting the camera.
Ha! A makeshift reflector. If I'm not shooting in my shed, I'm using a towel as a reflector. Oh yes, that's better. That's more my style. Yes, it's gorgeous, you guys. And the towel is working. I really love using the Sony lenses. I really need to get one.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yes. Actually, do you know what? Because your dress is brighter, it would be better if you were on this side and she was on this side. Just for... Yes. Yes, that's perfect. Beautiful. You guys look so good together. That's beautiful. After testing the camera for so many days and after testing the A7 III for the longest time, I've used the camera for probably 2 or 3 weeks continuously, doing photo shoots and shooting at retreats and so on. So I'm pretty familiar with both cameras, and I have to say they're both very solid choices. They obviously have a quite much different price point to them. So it is down to what you can afford and what you think you want. I would personally still go for the A7 III with a better quality lens, so maybe the 24-70 like we were using in this video. It's such a solid, amazing lens that has so many uses. I shoot fashion with it, I shoot beauty. It's really, really versatile, and it gives you beautiful light and handles the images so well. So I would way rather go for a setup like that than going for the A7R IV and getting a cheaper lens with it that might not be as good. I personally think when picking a camera, it's always more important to get a stronger lens rather than a stronger body, because the lens is what decides on the overall quality of the image. Can we fluff up your hair a tiny bit? Yeah. I definitely loved shooting on the A7R IV, and I think if you do have the budget to get it instead of the A7 III, then sure, why not? It's an amazing camera. It has a huge sensor that you can use in cropped mode that will still give you a great quality of image, which I think is a great advantage to be able to switch from a full frame to a cropped frame. So that's definitely something for you to consider if you're shooting weddings or anything like that and you want something that gives you a bigger image that you can crop into, then it's definitely a solid choice. All in all, I think it performs great. It gives you beautiful quality of image, and the amount of detail is absolutely insane. Yeah, gorgeous. Nice. That's lovely. It's just the hair is not... No, it's fine. It's just like it does like this weird like bend in it. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed us comparing the two cameras. Thank you so much, Irene, for helping me compare the two cameras. Thanks so much, girls, for being our beautiful models. I am going to link everybody down below, so make sure to check them out. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.